Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Aries, we're going to do emotional yeses and nos. I'm going to use my Doggy Wisdom Oracle deck. I'm sitting here because I sat down. I have like a little mantra prayer that I say before I do every reading to kind of like clear the energy, make sure I'm working with divine light and truth. I couldn't even get it out. Like this song forced its way into my head. So, y'all have a song. Oh, what is it called? It's an old song because all the songs I know are old. Oh, gosh. It's so clear in my head, but I can't vocalize it. It's the oddest thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the comments. I'll pin it to the top of the comments. I'll find it. Let's write that down. Aries. I've been waiting my whole life for you. Something like it's okay. Sorry. Like, wait a second, Cindy. This is the one sign that's probably not the most patient doing. All right. You know, I'm sure that song's going to come out at some point too, and the less I try to focus on it, the more I might just break into song at some point in your reading for you. So I'm going to do Puppy Wisdom. We're going to look at emotional yeses and no. We're going to look at sort of a main card for you and see how that fits into the whole reading. We are going to pull out a card that is a full-on release this shit, put it in the garbage can, burn it up, put it to the curb, whatever you want. And then we're going to have an embrace, something that you could embrace, a hidden factor that you're unaware of, and then energy that is approaching you, or emotions that are approaching you, Aries. Here we go. Innocence. Aww. That's so Aries, actually. Like, number one in the zodiac, the baby of the zodiac, sweet and innocent. Well, I would say Aries is kind of an innocent energy. I think till Aries navigates the world, like, not everybody is sweet and honest and kind. And then you get the fireball baby, right? All right. What are you being asked to release? What are you being asked to embrace? Hidden factors that you're unaware of. Energy that is approaching you. Determination. Release it. It's an interesting thing to say to Aries. So if you're determined about something, just relax. Like, just totally relax, Aries. Okay. What are you being asked to embrace? Frustration. Now, I do a thing before I come into Aries readings. I give myself a reading. So I know that mine's not coming in, but my energy's not coming in. And I suppose it actually works really well lately. But this is so funny because when I did my own reading, I got the same card in the same spot. So it must be like an Aries thing right now. You're meant to embrace something that frustrates you. Hidden factors that you're unaware of. Learning. Oh, there's something to be learned in this frustration, I tell you. Likely patience, perseverance, energy that is approaching you. Venture out. Huh. Venture out energy. Now, what's really interesting, this came up in, was it Leo's or someone else's? Which was really interesting. It was like, okay, because if you look closely at that card. Okay, look closely. Now tell me, what did you see? What did you see? Was the mommy dog or the daddy dog? Was that the same breed of dog as the puppies? What's your answer? Type it in. Okay. If your answer was yes, you're wrong. It's not. On the surface, it looks like it, but no, it's just because they're the same color and about the same size as what this yellow labs pups would be. Those are Cocker Spaniel puppies. So venture out. It means this is like going into something that you haven't done. It's a little bit different from something that you do. It's something that you do. It's something that you're familiar enough with it, because on the surface, this came up in someone else's reading, but it was much more profound how it happened. On the surface, to the untrained eye, it looks like you're doing something that you do all the time. But no, you're not, because these are Cocker Spaniel puppies. They're different. So I was just saying. Hesitation. God, these guys are cute. I think I know what I need to do in my, not even my next life, this life. I need a puppy pound. I'm going to run myself a little puppy sanctuary. Oh, no, I can't, because Lily would be upset, so I can't do that. And I don't want to think about after Lily, so we won't go there. Okay. You're innocent. You're sweet. You're innocent. Yeah, so that's what you are. But determination, release it. Stop being so determined about something. But first, let's see the innocence in you. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. That's an odd combination to get with innocence. I have to do some thinking here about what innocence. There's another level to this. Innocence is less experienced. Good intentions, though. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Seeing, it's odd. It's almost like there's two ways I feel like this could go. Either you cut something out that is celebratory in your life. But I feel like because of innocence, you may not have realized, because you didn't have the experience, perhaps, that you have now about something that you cut out. Or the Queen of Wands. Like, I just feel like the innocence is coming up as an Achilles tendon. Too innocent to understand the magnitude of how great something could be as well. Innocence, I also feel like, is an energy that, you know, you don't necessarily see the worst in people. Because you are yourself innocence. So you kind of, like, when we all project. I mean, we talk about, you know, people project on you, or you shouldn't project on people. But we really couldn't, I don't think we could function if we didn't project even just a little bit, right? Like, because we're always looking for a way to understand things outside of ourselves. So we can really only do that through association of understanding ourselves and our journey and kind of what we're figuring out. So, like, you can project your innocence and think, well, and, you know, I know a lot of Aries who have found themselves in situations where they've been taken advantage of. Because they are the baby of the zodiac. So, well, isn't everybody just like peace and love and happiness? And let's do the good things. Let's do what makes us feel good. No, because they want you to do what they want you to do. Because it makes them feel good to get what they can out of you. So, like, right? You're like, sometimes you need to learn that in life. So, there's an interesting story there about either you've cut something out of your life that could have been more celebratory, but because of the innocence, you didn't understand the magnitude of the situation, or you're not seeing something clearly. I feel like the innocence is, because we're talking about Earth here, I feel like it can easily be taken advantage of, and that is crazy. There's a cloud formation in the sky that looks like an emoji. It's like the lip, just like that, and the eyes are kind of, that's really odd. It's staring at us. Let's see what determination is. Determination. The Knight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Devil. You are determined to give your love to the wrong people. I don't know. Maybe. The Knight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Devil. I am determined to make the devil love me. Oh, talk about innocence. What an interesting reading. What are y'all up to out there? Oh, I don't know. These are things that are not good for you. I can't believe every way you described innocence and like how that can come around at you in a bad way and bite you in the ass. You're determined, okay? Possibly, I don't know. Determined to give your heart the beauty of yourself to toxic people or a toxic person. So I want, actually, before we do anything, what is the guidance Aries has? Oh, frustration. Okay, well, that is, okay. I'm sorry, like, I can be a little bit ADD, but I get a lot of stuff done that way. My guides just slowed me down and said, why don't you go to the embrace card? That's a bit of guidance. So frustration, I can see that. Frustration. 5 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It's like you can't get into the castle. You can't get into the castle. Maybe you have a boss, it's a real shit, and you're just like, I don't want to kiss this guy's ass. It doesn't seem like an Aries thing to do. You're frustrated because it feels like you're always on the outside looking in. But yet you're determined. Maybe if I show up the right way, maybe if I show them the best parts of me with the Knight of Cups, maybe if I create something profound. And you keep trying with the Strength card, determined, determination. With the Devil, you can't win that game. I totally get why determination is the garbage can. Send it to the curb for you. But you have frustration here because there's something that feels like, well, you're meant to embrace it. You're not meant for everybody. Let's just say that, right? With the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. If you feel like you're on the outside looking in on, it could be wealth, it could be status, it could be achievement. Well, it's just not your day. So, hidden factors that you are unaware of. Learning. Did that do that? I saw that. That was the Hangman. Or the Hanging Man. I saw that. It was out long enough, face up, and then I don't know how it flipped again because it looked like it was between the cards. Oh, that magic shit. Gnomes and fairies and such. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure it was the Hanged Man, which is not an energy that is wholly familiar and easy for Aries to just sit back and look at everything and don't do anything, right? Because you're determined here. Ugh. Frustrated, embrace it. Just be frustrated. Just know you're going to be frustrated. So what are you learning? Unaware of. What are you unaware of? Oh, my nose so itchy. The 7 of Swords. You're learning about some secret. Well, there you go. That sounds intriguing. You have the 7 of Swords. Something you are unaware of. Or someone is learning about you, maybe. That's odd, too. Because you're so innocent. It can easily happen. Someone's following me? I don't know that. Hidden factors that you aren't aware of. You're going to be learning some secrets. Or somebody's learning your secrets. I feel like someone is learning your secrets, Aries. I don't know, maybe you should change your passwords and shit. It's odd, isn't it? Because I feel like, though, that you've been knocking on the door with the Devil. You keep knocking on some door here with the Devil. And you're frustrated. Well, you're told to embrace it because you're not supposed to knock on the door anymore. But you see, Aries is action-based. Aries is a very action-based energy. Cardinal, fire, baby, first one out of the zodiac. You want to talk about action, but it's needed to get everything going. There is not going to be any growth on this planet if there isn't that lowly little seed at the bottom of the ground that desires nothing more than to move through the soil and succeed and live and sprout. I mean, that's what we're talking about. But in practice, it's not always, you know, it's not always going to be the best thing. But it is needed in life. So that's the part of you, though, that is being asked to be put to the side right now and just embrace frustration. You've hit a rock. Your little seed was sprouting and you've hit a rock. So, oh, you know, something is out of your control in that. Maybe a farmer needs to come around and move some rocks. That's going to be pretty easy as opposed to you trying to find a way. Maybe this rock is huge. There's a minor earthquake. The rock falls to the side, right? Like something, it almost feels like something's going to happen that you have no control over, that would resolve whatever issue you have. Trying to smooth talk, manipulate, push past the devil. Just be frustrated and wait. I'm going to look more into this. What is the secret that you're learning about, or someone is learning about you? The King of Swords. Well, it's real. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. You're going to, okay, I want to say, if there's something, if this has anything to do with information, this determination that you're determined to find something out, and it feels like every path you go down, the door is locked, and you knock and nobody answers, and you just hear them inside having a good time. Just wait. The truth will come out, whatever that is. All right, now this venture out card. This is asking you, so, oh, this is the energy that's approaching you. So it's a situation or a circumstance, it might even be involved with a group because there's so many in the card, that has something to do with something that you already do. Something that you're somewhat familiar with. Because on the surface, to the untrained eye, it looks like, oh yeah, that's what Aries does all the time. But it's not. They're Cocker Spaniels. Venture out. But this is coming towards you. It's the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. So it could have something to do with soulmates. It could have something to do with a friend from the past. It has something to do with your higher soul's calling. But the Two of Swords, you're not really sure. You're not really sure you have the information you need. Well, isn't that interesting? You will eventually get the information that you need, but in the meantime, you need to be frustrated. You need a punching bag or something probably, because that's Aries. Oh, have you seen, there's a video of this guy, sorry, this reminded me of where you might need right now. He's got these two rams, and they have a huge field with a forest and stuff, and he got like this big old, like punching bag, like a real boxer. This thing is huge. It's a big, like I'm sure you could kick it, not like the big old thing. And he hung it up on this huge tree branch, and he hung it there. These two rams, like these two Aries come walking by and they see this thing. Look at it now. Boom, I'm going to give it a headbutt. So you know this thing is going to keep swinging and hitting them. These two did it all day and night. They never stopped. They just kept banging their head into this. Oh, determination. And it was funny because they would hit it really hard, and then they would kind of turn and a bag would come back and hit them in the side. It's kind of funny. So, right, like, frustrated. I think they enjoyed it in a weird way, though. It was like an outlet. Because this is something that is somehow familiar, maybe that's the apprehension. I don't know. And I'm saying apprehension. Well, oh yeah, that's where I was like, I know it was somewhere over here. The hesitation card. Well, let's look at that. The hesitation card. Well, the King of Wands. Well, that's odd. The King of Wands doesn't hesitate. Sort of like those two rams just walking around and then seeing that punching bag. It was like they had a course of action. They knew they were going. What is this, pray tell? And then, like, they're going to hesitate on their path because this thing has stopped them. And to think that, like, you're running at the devil here, full steam ahead, and it just doesn't work. You have to allow yourself to be frustrated and process. Yeah, this is difficult, definitely difficult for you with hesitation and the King of Wands. Something's being asked of you that is not easy for you to do. Anything else about this venture out? But venture out is coming to you. So the Three of Swords. So I don't know. It could even be someone that you're going to meet who hasn't been out in a long time. They're going to remind you. This person could remind you of someone. This person or scenario or group could remind you of someone. That's coming towards you. I just keep getting the same lyrics to that song. I've been waiting my whole life for you. Something about a dream come true, now my waiting is through. Something like that. And I don't know, it's funny because you think of like Six of Cups too, like you think of soulmate sort of energy, but Two of Swords and Three of Swords, I don't know. This is what's coming towards you. So it could be a soulmate. Someone that you're reminded of. It reminds you of something that you're somewhat familiar with. But, okay, I feel like too, this person, because this is what's coming at you, is indecisive, but probably because they've been through something with the Three of Swords, or it could be you. Maybe you're not sure how to judge. I think I need a summer vacation soon. Oh, look. Yeah, no. See, the Hermit. I told you, somebody hasn't ventured out in a while. The Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, and holy Christ. The Hermit, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and then we finish with the hang on tight, the Four of Pentacles energy. I wish I could get that song out of my head. It's driving me crazy now. The Hermit, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. This feels like a higher calling, like this almost kind of waiting for you. Because the Hermit is just sitting there, not present in it. But there's so much there. There's so much there. But there is some level of work that needs to go into this. I feel like there's emotional work that needs to go into this. If it's a Ten of Cups, yeah, you have to put emotional work into that. But with the Five of Cups on the other side of the Eight of Pentacles, it's like practical things are done here, but they don't feed the heart. And then that gets into your mindset with the Nine of Swords. And then you have the Queen of Cups, which is love. Love, expression, emotion. But the Four of Pentacles, like sitting on that. I want to say, it's kind of funny. For some of you, I feel like some of you might be dealing with another Aries because of this. I could be wrong. Or somebody who has another Aries, like a strong Aries placement or a lot going on planetarily, maybe in the first house or something like that. Because it almost reminds me again, like the idea of the big punching bag and the ram. It's like two forces of equal determination meet in the woods. It's the funniest video, really. Excuse me. Oh my God. Excuse me. Oh, my allergies. I know somebody suggested already for stinging nettle tea. I have it. I just have to really be careful with it or it gives me diarrhea. Then I won't be going anywhere. All right. Aries, that was interesting. I'm going to go do your extended. In the extended, I'm going to get your inner child to talk to you. Your inner child. The little baby Aries. is going to come out and talk to you and see what we can get going for you here, okay? To get you through whatever this frustration is that you're being asked to embrace. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.